You're welcome. In this video, let us understand how to make NGO scholarship management system. It's an online application project. So here we'll show the project in ASP.NET with C# language with a backend SQL server. So it's a web application project. So any web application project can be written in ASP.NET or in JSP or in PHP or in Python. So therefore, after watching this video, you could be able to write this project in any of the web application project. Particularly this project is concerned, this NGO stands for non-government organization. So they collect the fund from the donors and they'll conduct a lot of events, particularly health checkup events, food distribution, and also they'll do scholarship. So they want to distribute the scholarship for the poor people. For that, they want to raise the fund. So that fund has to come from the donors. So now here is the project. I'll explain you like how you can do this project in ASP.NET. So if you are a computer science student and you need to do a project for as per your curriculum, this video definitely will help you. And here the title is NGO scholarship, but you can give a different titles too, like NGO donation collection system or NGO communication system, a lot of things. So first I'll show you this, then you get a clear idea. So now let's understand what all we can add up in this particular project. So now first consider the NGO. So here is an NGO. So what NGO do? So NGO is a non-government organization. They want to help the people. So they want to uplift the people from the poor actually. Okay, these are the activities. So now in order to do all these activities, they need a money. So therefore their money has to come from the donor. And also they want to reach more donors. So you want to reach more donor, naturally you need to go online. So therefore whoever want to donate, so by online they can donate. So if at all if they want to come to office and donate, so it did little difficult. So in order to overcome this, we can make a complete online project. Therefore you can have an admin section. So to for NGO can manage with admin and then donor. The next one is a user. So user is a customer who want to utilize this. Fine. So in admin can log in. Here we can create the event. What are the events they can conduct? They can create the event, particularly event type food distribution system. So food distribution, or health checkup, or seminar. So all we can create under this. So this user can able to see the event list. Event list. What are the events occurs? That list they can able to see here. Next is the scholarship. So now they want to give the scholarship, they'll give the details. What is the scholarship details? They'll enter here. So here you can able to see the scholarship details. After seeing that, you can apply for the scholarship. So once it's applied, so here is the applied list. For the same scholarship, how many people are applied? Then selection. So you need to select. So we can select the scholarship. So who are all applied, based on that we can select it. On selecting, we can send the message again here. So we can send message. So here is two messages, send message and the view message. So the message is sent, so therefore you can able to view. In case they want to send the message to you, even they can send it. So donor is concerned, donor can sign up. So they can log in. They can also view the events, what are the events they're conducting. And they can donate money. Then the donation list. What are the donations done? That list should come here. And here also there is a send message and the view message. So therefore they can also communicate with the administration. So these are the options which is required in this project. So same is will be designed in ASP.NET and we'll show you this. So in any case, if you are looking for any of the projects, so please contact us. We do customized projects for the companies and also customized projects as per your requirement. So let me know if you have any requirement. Now I'll show you the demo, how this project works. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Also, if you're looking for different titles, so right click on the iBlix tutorials and open in the new tab. So once you open, you can see that here is iBlix tutorials and the subscribe button. Subscription is totally free. If you subscribe, it will really help us to bring more videos and good quality content also. So therefore, please subscribe. And then when you have free time, just go through the videos. We have a lot of project related videos, so probably one or the other you are interested in. Keep try these projects, so they'll definitely help you to get the experience and also get the good job. Right. So now we'll come back to Visual Studio. Here is the Visual Studio, and here is the project NGO administration or NGO management or NGO donation collection system. So you can give a different title for the same project. So these are the files which are there in the this project. And here is a server explorer. We have a database, and here are the tables. So activity table, admin login, customer, donation, donor, event type, feedback, message, qualification, scholarship table. So all tables are available over here. So these are the tables, like wherever the data entry is required, we have to send the data to the corresponding table. For example, if I take a simple form, so like my event type. So here you can see that this is the event type details. There are two fields are there, event details, other details. So what is that event is all about, that you have to write. So this is the HTML code which is automatically will be generated. So you don't need to do anything. But when you click save button, so here you have to write, okay, you need to write the code to save the record. First, you need to include system.data.sql client. These are namespace in order to communicate to the SQL server required. And forms, like if you're using message box, that is required forms namespace. And next one is the SQL connection string. So we have a separate video like how to get the connection string. Please watch them. And next here you can see that here this particular section is to check whether this record is already present or not. So select star from event tab where event type name is equal to textbox1.text. So if return the value means this record is already present. Yeah, otherwise what you have to do, so you have to insert into event tab this text box 1, text box 2, and this is a SQL str. Put together it make a one single statement. So that is to be executed. Once it's executed as an on query, it will insert the data. So therefore this will go to corresponding event type table. So here is the event type table. So if you want to see the data, you right click here, you can able to see that. Okay. So you can enter more and more data, the data will come to the this corresponding table. Same way, if you look at the other pages also, the concept is almost same. Like for example, message sent. So here what we do, so here we want to generate the new number here. So next number, whatever the previous number plus 1. Okay, then number is generated. After generating the number, we are inserting the uh, information to this message table. So here is the message table. So here is the message table. Okay, fine. So first let me run this and show you this demo. Fine. Now you can see this is the main page. So get in. So three users. One is admin, one is user, one is a donor. First we'll go to the admin. So this is admin, then admin. So these are the options which are provided in the admin. So qualification, profession for the users, and the event type. What are the event types we conduct, and the event details. So you can say food distributions. Okay. So event code. Let's say E101. Event name, food distribution for poor people. Right. So event date and time. This is done 5/20/21. So details. So you can write the complete detail here. Why you're doing this, for whom it is, where you're going to distribute. All the details has to be come here. Okay. At sports ground. So now you can see that record created. So that event is created. So same way you can have a scholarship details. So you need to create the scholarship. So what is the scholarship so you're given? So already created a one. So therefore I'm not going to enter the data. And then these are the things once the donor join. So therefore what we do is we copy the main address. So we'll take to next tab and paste and then go. So here you can get in, then go as a donor. So here you can say sign up. Okay, so this is a sign up form. You need to sign up first. So once you sign up, I can go as a user login. Okay, So about NGO, so the details has to come here. Then event list, what are the events they conduct, that event is there here. Right. So that will impress the donor. So the donor think, okay, let them donate money. So let's say they want to donate 25,000 rupees, and this is a dummy data transactions. So only thing indicative that what are the donor will send the donations. It should be visible on the admin. Okay. So payment details uh, via CAN card, transaction number. Right. So instruction, please use this money for food distribution. Fine. So I can save this. So record will be saved. Now if I come to admin, you can see donor list. So there is a D1 donor. So all the details are there here. Donation list. So you can see that this is the donation 25,000, and all the details will be provided over here. Fine. So next is the donated list. So you can also see that what is donated. Then you can send the message. You want to ask more, so you can write to admin related to food distribution. I can write, please buy food at IBC store. They'll give you 20% discount. Right. So save this. So saved successfully. Now if I come back to this view message, so here you can see that there's a message for distribution. So they'll give the message. So admin will get the message. So you can also send back the message to D1. Right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your message. And help. So now again you can come back here, view message. So from the admin, so that information is reached. So now we can go as a user. So to open one more tab. So here you can get in. So user. So new user has to sign up again here, fill up all the detail. So now I already done this. Therefore, let me log in here. So about NGO event list. So here even people they can able to see all the events. So particularly they are like no, these are the NGO supporters. They'll spread the message to everyone. Then the scholarship list, the merit scholarship, that is details is there here. So you can apply for the merit scholarship. So this is a merit scholarship, 10,000 rupees the scholarship money. So here is the name. So address. We can complete. Last exam completed. Like this is the 10 standard. And percentage of marks, it's 80%. Okay. So I'll write Ravish here. So you can save this. Okay. So record saved. So send message, view message there. Now, if you come back to admin, so here is the scholarship application. So you can see that new application. It is there here. Then scholarship approval. Okay. So now you can select this and you can select for the scholarship. So it's approved. Now this user will get the message. View message. Admin scholarship approval 10 is approved successfully. So here that scholarship is approved. Therefore they can go to that organization, NGO organization. They can collect the money. And here is the feedback. So your feedback, thank you for your service. Your service, you are doing very well, and all you can write down here. So there is a feedback you want to send back to the NGO. So here is the feedback list. Yeah, you can provide one more feedback list here. Right. So the one more list is required, that is missing. Probably that is there. Then they can able to see all the feedback here. So three sections, one is admin, one is donor, one is user. So all the three can communicate easily. So and it should maintain such a way that there should not be any errors. Everything should work properly. So here you can see that we have around 40 pages, 40 files. So creating files and writing the code in the beginning may be a little difficult, but you keep try. So definitely will be successful. In our channel, we have a lot of videos like how to make the project. Please watch them also. From that, you definitely gain the knowledge and then you can able to do these kind of projects. Thank you very much.